You ever notice how your mind drifts away when you try to study, work, or chase your goals? One moment you're full of energy, in the next, you're scrolling through your phone or daydreaming. You tell yourself you'll get back on track, but somehow time slips away. Don't worry, you're not alone. Every great achiever has faced this same battle, the struggle to stay focused. But here's the truth. Focus isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. Imagine if, for the next 7 days, you trained your mind to stay clear, sharp, and unstoppable. Imagine finishing your tasks on time, remembering what you learned, and feeling proud because you didn't give in to distractions. That's exactly what this video will help you do. In the next few minutes, I'll share 7 powerful ways to strengthen your focus in just 1 week. These are not complicated tricks. They're simple, realistic habits you can start today. By day 7, you'll feel more in control of your thoughts, more productive, and more confident in your daily life. So are you ready to take charge of your mind and boost your focus like never before? Let's start day 1 right now and watch how your life begins to change. Point 1. Day 1, clear your mental clutter. The first step to improving your focus is to clear your mental space. Just like you can't work properly in a messy room, you can't concentrate when your mind is full of noise, random thoughts, worries, and endless to-do lists. Day 1 is all about cleaning that mental clutter so your brain can breathe and focus again. Start your day by sitting quietly for a few minutes. No phone, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. Take a deep breath and imagine all your worries floating away for a while. Write down every single thing that's bothering you, tasks you need to do, things that stress you out, people you need to talk to, even the little stuff. Don't judge or organize it yet, just get it out of your head and onto paper. This simple act of mental dumping will instantly make you feel lighter. Once you've written everything down, look at your list. You'll notice that not everything needs your attention today. Some things can wait. Circle the top 3 that are most important or urgent. Those will be your main focus for the day. You'll be amazed how much mental space you free up when you stop trying to remember everything at once. Now, create a clean physical space around you too. A cluttered desk often reflects a cluttered mind. Remove anything that doesn't serve your current goal. Put your phone away, close unnecessary tabs, and keep only what you need in front of you. When your surroundings are clear, your brain automatically feels calmer and sharper. Another key to day 1 is mental boundaries. You can't focus if you're constantly switching between tasks. Every time you multitask, checking messages, replying to emails, watching short videos, your brain loses focus power. Instead, give yourself permission to do just one thing at a time. Set a timer for 25 minutes. Work on one task, then take a 5-minute break. This method, known as the Pomodoro technique, helps train your mind to stay on one path longer. Here's a secret. Your brain loves clarity. When you tell it exactly what to do and for how long, it stops wandering. That's why focus improves when you set small, specific goals. Instead of saying, "I'll study today," say, "I'll review 3 pages of my notes in the next 25 minutes. You'll be surprised how much easier it becomes to stay on track. Before you go to bed tonight, spend 5 minutes reviewing your day. Ask yourself, what distracted me the most today? When did I feel most focused? What can I change tomorrow to make it better? This daily reflection turns focus into a habit. You'll start recognizing your distraction triggers. Maybe it's your phone, noise, hunger, or negative thoughts. Once you know them, you can control them instead of being controlled by them. By the end of day 1, you'll feel lighter, more organized, and mentally ready for the next step. You've taken the first real action to reclaim your attention. Remember, clarity is power, and today, you just proved that you have the strength to clear your mind and take control of your focus. Point 2. Day 2. Control your digital distractions. Let's be honest, the biggest thief of focus today isn't laziness. It's digital distraction. Your phone buzzes, a notification pops up, and your mind instantly jumps away from what really matters. Even when you silence it, your brain still wonders, did I get a new message? It's like having a tiny voice constantly pulling you away. That's why day 2 is about taking back control of your attention from your devices. Start your morning by doing one simple but powerful thing. No phone for the first hour after you wake up. Why? Because the first hour of your day shapes your mental energy. If you check your phone right after waking up, your brain gets flooded with information news, social media, text before it's even ready. That chaos becomes your default mood for the rest of the day. But if you begin calmly with your own thoughts, you start your day in control, not reacting to the world. Next, set clear phone boundaries. Decide specific times to check your messages or social media, maybe once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening. The rest of the time, put your phone on silent and keep it out of reach. You don't need to be available to everyone all the time. Your time is valuable. You're building focus, and focus needs protection. Now look at your notifications. Turn off everything that isn't essential. You don't need an alert every time someone likes a post or uploads a story. Those constant pings train your brain to crave interruptions. Instead, train it to crave peace. Remember, your attention is the most valuable thing you own. Don't give it away for free. Another great trick is the focus mode or do not disturb setting on your phone or computer. When you activate it, you tell your brain, this is my focus zone. Use it while studying, working, or even reading. You'll be shocked at how much deeper your concentration gets when distractions disappear. During this digital detox day, you might feel a little restless. That's normal. Your brain is addicted to quick rewards, scrolling, swiping, and tapping. But every time you resist the urge, you're rewiring your mind for discipline. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you practice self-control, the stronger it becomes. Here's a powerful evening exercise. Track how many times you reached for your phone today. Was it because you needed it or because you were bored? Awareness is the first step to change. Once you start noticing your digital habits, you can break them. Also, replace mindless scrolling with meaningful actions. Instead of checking social media every 10 minutes, try something that feeds your mind. Read a few pages of a book, take a short walk, or write down your thoughts. The goal isn't to hate technology, but to use it intentionally, not emotionally. By the end of day 2, you'll feel calmer. Your mind won't jump from thought to thought as much. You'll start enjoying quiet moments again, moments that help you think deeply, focus better, and feel present. You'll realize that peace is not found in your phone. It's found in your mind once you stop letting every beep and buzz control you. So tonight, when you put your phone away early and sit in silence, remember this is your power returning to you. You're no longer distracted, you're directing your attention. That's how real focus begins. Point 3, day 3, train your mind like a muscle. Focus is not magic, it's mental fitness. Just like your body gets stronger when you work out, your brain becomes sharper when you train it to concentrate. On day 3, you'll learn how to treat your mind like a muscle, one that grows stronger with consistent, small exercises every single day. Let's start with this idea. Your attention span is like your mental stamina. When you start focusing on something important, studying, reading, or working, you might do well for a few minutes, then suddenly feel the urge to check your phone or take a break. That's your mental muscle getting tired. But just like in the gym, if you keep training it regularly, your focus will last longer and become more powerful. Today, pick one task that requires your full attention. It could be studying a lesson, reading a chapter, or working on a creative project. Set a timer for 15 minutes, not too long, not too short. During this time, promise yourself you won't look at your phone, talk to anyone, or switch tabs. Just one task. When the timer ends, take a short 5-minute break. Stretch, breathe, or walk around. Then go for another 15-minute session. This method might sound simple, but it's incredibly effective. It's like doing sets in a workout. Each round strengthens your mental discipline. Over time, increase your focus time to 25 minutes, then 40, then even an hour. You'll notice your concentration improving naturally, and distractions will start losing their power over you. Here's another key part of mental training: mindfulness. Spend 5 minutes each day just being present. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus only on your breathing. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring it back. That act of returning attention is like lifting a mental weight. It strengthens your control over your thoughts. Don't forget the role of your environment. Just as athletes have a proper space to train, you need a focus zone, a clean, quiet place where your brain automatically switches into work mode. When you sit there, your mind knows it's time to concentrate. Avoid using that spot for relaxing or scrolling on your phone. Keep it sacred for deep work only. Also, train your visual focus. We live in a world full of movement, flashing screens, fast videos, and constant motion. Try to slow down your attention by doing small visual exercises. Look at one object for 30 seconds without letting your eyes wander. Observe its color, shape, and details. It sounds easy, but it builds mental patience, a skill most people have lost. At the end of the day, write down one thing. When did I feel most focused today? It might be after a break, during quiet time, or after meditation. This helps you identify your personal focus rhythm, the time when your mind performs best. Once you know it, schedule your hardest tasks during that period. By the end of day 3, you'll notice something powerful. Your thoughts will feel slower, calmer, and more controlled. You'll realize that focus is not about forcing yourself. It's about training your attention to stay where you want it. Every time you practice, you're building mental strength. Every distraction you resist is a push-up for your brain. So remember, your focus is a skill. And just like any skill, it grows when you train it. Today, you didn't just control your mind, you began to build it. Point 4, day 4, protect your energy and rest wisely. Focus is not just about willpower or determination. It's also about energy management. Even the most disciplined person can lose concentration if their body and mind are drained. That's why day 4 is all about protecting your energy and learning how to rest wisely so your focus can thrive. First, understand that your mind and body are deeply connected. When you're tired, hungry, or stressed, your brain struggles to concentrate. Trying to push through these states is like driving a car on empty. Eventually, you stall. So today, make it a priority to take care of your physical needs first. Eat nourishing meals, drink enough water, and move your body. Even a 10-minute walk or simple stretches can increase blood flow to your brain and boost alertness. Next, learn to respect your mental energy. Every time you say yes to unnecessary tasks, arguments, or distractions, you spend energy you don't even realize. Today, practice saying no politely but firmly to things that don't serve your goals. Protecting your attention is not selfish. It's necessary. The more energy you save for important work, the easier it becomes to stay focused. Rest is another crucial factor. Many people think resting means doing nothing, but there's a difference between passive rest, scrolling on your phone, watching random videos, and active rest, intentional relaxation that restores your mind. Try active rest today. Meditate for a few minutes, take a mindful walk outside, or listen to calming music. Notice how your brain feels lighter and your thoughts clearer after these activities. Sleep is also non-negotiable. Your brain consolidates memories, processes emotions, and recharges during sleep. Without enough sleep, focus, memory, and decision-making all decline. Make a small but powerful commitment today. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier than usual. Dim the lights, avoid screens, and create a bedtime ritual. Even one night of proper sleep dramatically improves your mental clarity. Another key tip for energy management is strategic breaks. When working on a task, don't wait until you feel exhausted to take a break. Schedule short, intentional pauses every 50-60 minutes. During these breaks, stand up, stretch, or do something relaxing. This practice prevents mental fatigue and keeps your focus sharper throughout the day. Finally, reflect on what drains your energy the most. Is it certain people, tasks, or habits? Awareness is the first step to protection. Once you identify these energy leaks, minimize or eliminate them. Your focus is precious. Don't let it be stolen by things that don't matter. By the end of day 4, you'll notice a powerful shift. Your mind will feel lighter, your thoughts clearer, and your focus naturally stronger. You're learning that concentration is not just about mental effort. It's about balancing effort with energy and rest. Protecting yourself is not laziness. It's strategy. Remember, focus is like a battery. If you overuse it without recharging, it dies quickly. But if you manage your energy wisely, you can keep your attention strong and steady all day long. Day 4 is the day you learn to respect your most valuable resource, your own energy. Point 5, day 5, create a daily focus routine. By day 5, you've already cleared your mind, controlled distractions, trained your mental muscle, and learned to protect your energy. Now it's time to turn focus into a habit by creating a daily routine that supports it. Focus is easier when your day has structure, because your brain knows what to expect and when to perform at its best. Start by designing a morning routine that primes your mind for concentration. Wake up at a consistent time, drink water, and spend 5-10 minutes on a calming activity, meditation, journaling, or simple stretches. Avoid immediately checking your phone or emails. The first hour sets the tone for your entire day. A predictable, intentional morning helps your brain enter focus mode naturally. Next, schedule your high-priority tasks during your peak mental hours. Everyone has times of day when their energy and attention are strongest. For some, it's early morning. For others, late morning or afternoon. Identify your personal peak periods and tackle your most important work then. During these times, eliminate all potential distractions. Silence your phone, close unrelated tabs, and let others know you are unavailable. Include short, consistent breaks in your routine. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method, 25 to 50 minutes of deep focus, followed by a 5-10 minute break. During breaks, move, stretch, or relax your mind. Skipping breaks can actually reduce focus over time, while regular rest keeps your attention sharp. A successful focus routine also includes planning and reflection. Start each day by listing your top 3 tasks, the ones that will make the biggest impact. End your day by reviewing what you accomplished, what distracted you, and how you can improve tomorrow. This reflection strengthens awareness and helps your brain learn which patterns support focus. Don't forget to batch similar tasks together. When you group similar activities like answering emails, making calls, or reviewing notes, your brain doesn't have to constantly switch gears. Task switching consumes mental energy and reduces concentration. Batch work keeps your mind steady and productive. Another tip is habit stacking. Connect a focus activity to something you already do. For example, after brushing your teeth, spend 5 minutes planning your day. After lunch, take a 10-minute mindful walk. Pairing new focus habits with established routines helps your brain adopt them faster and more consistently. Finally, be flexible but consistent. Life is unpredictable, and your routine may occasionally shift. That's okay. The key is to return to your routine as soon as possible. Over time, your brain starts expecting focus periods and naturally adapts, making concentration easier and less forced. By the end of day 5, your focus routine becomes your mental scaffolding. Tasks that once felt overwhelming will feel manageable. Distractions will no longer control your day. Instead, you'll notice a sense of flow, where work feels purposeful and your attention stays steady. This is where focus stops being a struggle and starts being a natural part of your day. Remember, routines aren't restrictions, they are tools. They allow your brain to perform at its best without constant decision-making. Day 5 is the day you build a foundation, a reliable system that makes deep focus easier and more sustainable. Point 6. Day 6. Use visualization and goal setting to focus. By day 6, you've built strong habits and routines that support focus. But there's one powerful mental tool you haven't fully used yet: your imagination. Visualization and goal setting are techniques that train your brain to pay attention to what matters most. When you clearly see your goals and imagine achieving them, your mind naturally filters out distractions and sharpens your focus. Start your day with a visualization exercise. Close your eyes and picture yourself completing your most important task today. Imagine every detail: the steps you take, the challenges you overcome, the feeling of finishing it successfully. Your brain can't distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones in many ways. So this mental rehearsal actually strengthens your ability to perform in reality. Next, set clear, specific goals. Instead of a vague plan like, "I want to study more," say, "I will complete 3 pages of my notes in the next 45 minutes. Specific goals tell your brain exactly where to direct attention. When you know precisely what you want to achieve, your mind stays engaged instead of wandering. Break larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. Big tasks can feel overwhelming, making your focus weaker. For example, if your goal is to write an essay, break it into research, outlining, drafting, and editing. Each small step becomes a mini goal that keeps your brain motivated and concentrated. Celebrate each small win. This triggers a positive feedback loop that reinforces focus. Another tip is to visualize obstacles and solutions. Think ahead about distractions, difficulties, or temptations you might face today. Then mentally practice overcoming them. By pre-experiencing challenges and solutions, your brain becomes less likely to get derailed when obstacles actually appear. Pair goal setting with a reward system. When you complete a focus session or accomplish a task, give yourself a small reward, a short break, a healthy snack, or a moment of relaxation. This trains your brain to associate effort and attention with positive outcomes, making it easier to stay concentrated. Also, keep a visual reminder of your goals nearby. A sticky note on your desk, a phone wallpaper, or a small whiteboard with your top 3 daily objectives can constantly cue your brain to focus on what matters. Seeing your goals reinforces commitment and reduces the mental drift that happens when you forget why you started. Finally, combine visualization with reflection at the end of the day. Ask yourself, did I stay focused on my goals today? What worked and what distracted me? How can I improve tomorrow? This reflection strengthens awareness and helps your mind internalize the habit of attention. Over time, visualization and goal setting make focus almost automatic. Your brain begins to prioritize what matters without constant effort. By the end of day 6, you'll notice a powerful shift. Tasks that once seemed boring or difficult now feel purposeful. Your mind is no longer wandering aimlessly. It's tuned into your objectives. Visualization and clear goals act like a compass, guiding your attention directly toward success. Remember, focus isn't just about resisting distractions. It's about directing your mind toward what matters most. Day 6 is the day you harness the power of your imagination to sharpen your attention and stay committed to your goals. Point 7. Day 7, build long-term focus habits. Congratulations. You've spent the past 6 days training your mind, controlling distractions, and learning techniques to sharpen your focus. Day 7 is about turning all of these practices into lasting habits, so your focus continues to grow well beyond this week. The first step to long-term focus is consistency. Habits are built through repetition. Even if you feel motivated today, motivation alone won't last. That's why it's crucial to follow your routines daily, even for just a few minutes. Over time, your brain begins to associate certain times, places, and actions with focused work. This is called habit stacking, and it transforms effortful concentration into automatic behavior. Next, track your progress. Keep a journal or use a simple app to record your daily focus sessions, tasks completed, and distractions avoided. Tracking creates accountability and allows you to see your growth over time. It's motivating to see how far you've come, and it reinforces the behavior you want to maintain. Another essential long-term strategy is continuous reflection. Each evening, ask yourself, what helped me focus today? What pulled my attention away? How can I improve tomorrow? Reflection trains your brain to become self-aware, allowing you to adjust strategies and avoid old habits that reduce focus. Think of it as upgrading your mental software every day. In addition, build a supportive environment. Surround yourself with people, tools, and spaces that enhance your focus. Avoid toxic energy, excessive noise, or environments that encourage procrastination. Just as athletes optimize their surroundings for performance, you must create a space that makes concentration easier. Another powerful habit is goal reinforcement. Keep both short-term and long-term goals visible. Daily goals guide your immediate attention, while long-term goals give your brain a sense of purpose. When you know exactly what you're working toward, it's easier to ignore distractions and stay committed. Don't forget to celebrate small wins. Each time you successfully complete a focused session or resist a distraction, acknowledge it. Celebrating progress reinforces positive behavior and strengthens the neural pathways associated with attention. Finally, understand that focus is a lifelong skill, not a one-week challenge. The 7-day plan has given you a foundation, but maintaining attention requires ongoing practice. Treat every day as an opportunity to strengthen your focus muscle. Some days will be better than others, and that's normal. The key is persistence and self-compassion. By the end of day 7, you'll notice something remarkable. Your mind feels more disciplined, calmer, and capable. Tasks that once seemed overwhelming are now manageable. Distractions no longer control your day. You've not only improved your focus, but you've also built a system to maintain it for life. Remember, focus isn't a gift, it's a habit. And habits are built one intentional day at a time. Day 7 is the beginning of a lifetime of sharper concentration, greater productivity, and unstoppable momentum toward your goals. Final words. You've just completed the 7-day focus challenge, and that's a huge step toward mastering your mind. Remember, focus is not about forcing yourself to work harder. It's about training your brain, managing your energy, and creating habits that support your attention. By clearing mental clutter, controlling distractions, training your mind, protecting your energy, creating routines, using visualization, and building long-term habits, you've given yourself the tools to stay sharp and productive every single day. The key is consistency. Keep practicing these techniques even after this weekend's, and you'll notice your tasks becoming easier, your mind calmer, and your goals closer than ever before. Your brain is now wired for better focus. All it needs is your daily commitment. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more motivational and self-improvement content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video, and let us know in the comments which focus technique worked best for you. Your journey to unstoppable focus starts now.